What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. I'm out here resonating with the nature vibes, you know what I'm saying? With the tree, with the pool, Anyways, I'm out here doing the video, check in video, you know what I'm saying? Just having a lot better spirits, you know what I'm saying? Better vibes. Just gotta stay on it, you know what I mean? Like, with manifesting a dream, with healing yourself, with growth, with pacing our life and everything. Like, it's a lot of different aspects, but I've learned when we take care of ourselves and we like basically make peace with our past and whatnot, and like we forgive ourselves and just prevent certain things from happening again. Like, life is so amazing, realizing that we're free, and like we have a second chance, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm always moving forward, and that's a reason why I'm so grateful to be eternally free, to embrace freedom and also embrace like love, commitment, faithfulness, having a light heart, you know what I'm saying? Just doing the simple things like getting out in the sun, going to the pool, going swimming, working out, love life, you know what I'm saying? Content creation, money moves, business moves, you know what I'm saying? Like, having a social life with our loved one, that's the dream. Like, it's a dream life because you see so many great visions before your eyes, without you even like doing it all. But like, you start getting very imaginative and, get some great dreamy visions, you know what I'm saying? Like, of traveling different places, of, just experiencing different moments, and that's why excuse me, love is such a blessing because it's cool, you know. Oh, somebody waved at me. And yeah, whatever. I had a delayed wave back to them, but we'll get there. We'll get in the sync. That's dope. But yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I learned just like in love, you when you finally have that one, you really like, you feel more of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not paranoid, you're not anxious. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you are overthinking or maybe going through some worrisome thoughts, like, it subsides pretty simply. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of help hold up that mirror, to get you up out of that and to get you focused, to stay focused, And I'm grateful, you know what I mean? I feel like it's honestly essential for people, for growth in life, to embrace love, to have a real relationship, and whatnot, and build from that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's true harmony, you know what I'm saying? When you can master that within yourself and then ultimately share that with your partner and, like, have a family, you know what I'm saying? Businesses, travel, all that stuff is really exciting. So it's cool to see like some of these dreams actually start coming into motion, you know what I'm saying? Because for so long, maybe a lot of us might be looking at this person or that person, this celebrity, that celebrity, and like, some of us have to be real patient, and I'm one of them. And, like, I don't know. I'm grateful, I just go at God's pace, God's speed, and like, helps me to breathe well, and to not be so hard on ourselves too, like, I'm so grateful, for real, very grateful, especially, as I come in peace, in love, truth, all that stuff. That's why I'm building a lot of this momentum, I'm grateful for my mentors, all of that, because sometimes, honestly, I may have, thoughts inside of me that don't serve me, negativity, past conflicts, trauma, stuff like that might have been like stirring up within me. But I've learned that, it's awesome to really let that go. You know what I'm saying? And, it's cool to move on to something new, like I'm at now. And, this whole law of attraction stuff, new experiences, all that stuff is really great. Because sometimes when you're working on yourself and you're single, you know, obviously you're alone for a while. You're working on yourself, you know, on all aspects. And you kind of detach yourself. At least that's what I did early on. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know. I feel like for this part of this particular section of life, I feel like I got ahead of the game, like beyond my years. That's what a lot of people have been saying, that I'm light years ahead of my generation, and, I don't need, any awards or anything. It's just, I picked up to the calling, of the universe, of God, and just embracing the truth, and that's why I'm free, you know what I'm saying? Because it just makes sense, So this is truly a deep journey, and I'm willing to go on it, some ancient stuff. I'm an old soul for real. I've been on this planet, and like when I see stuff like volcanoes, when I see stuff like Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, when I see like, glaciers and, the Amazon and, just stuff like that throughout the world, like big mountains and big beaches and islands and stuff. Like, for me, that's personally super, powerful, because it shows we can always educate ourselves more about life, about the world, and grow from that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much diversity in the world, and I feel like me going vegan really was helping me strip the layers and to, really embrace who I truly am, to get my memory back, my vision back, all that stuff, literally, like realizing that I'm a sovereign, free being, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody control me, you know what I'm saying? And that's liberating, it's not like I'm better than anybody, no. But I'm saying, like, sometimes, like in this whole awakening journey, whoever else can relate to this, y'all know what's up, y'all can raise y'all's hands up, like, ooh, like, you start realizing, like, wow, part of me has been, like, held back in a way, fearful, scared, shaky, wounded, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like, when you have that new mind and, like, your heart in the right place, then you have nothing to be scared of. You realize that we're free, sovereign beings, truly, and only few people actually realize this, but it's a gift, you know what I'm saying? Because, everything's all connected. It's just like this small minority of people, chosen ones, whatever you want to call it, different people, vegans, whatever you want to call it, plant-based people, like, we're different, and we may see the world a little bit different, because I write with my left hand, so I don't know all the scientific stuff about that, but I have heard about, like, we're more right-brained, you know what I'm saying? And it must be, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I know I connected with Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, he's a lefty too, and like, I vibe with his videos a lot, because I just got inspired by the vegan thing, and then I started plugging away, and then I saw his videos, and it has some unique titles, you know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa, a brother, you know what I'm saying? Still well and able, free, you know what I'm saying? About deep stuff, spiritual stuff. He's healthy, he's, prosperous, everything. And I got into it, and I started learning a lot, and it's really opened my mind and getting me excited about learning a lot more stuff, like, when I see stuff about Anunnaki and Planet X and just all these different things, it opens up our minds a lot, to like wanting to go outer space, to far away natural territories that, no one's really ever been to, huge nature spaces, like that type of stuff where you literally forget all about money. You forget all about bills. You forget all about drama and stress, where you're like free, you know what I mean? You're finally living your indigenous truth, you know what I'm saying? And some people say it's off the grid living. Who knows? I don't know how this thing will spill out, but of course I am aiming and moving towards like having some structure and like stability, and like having like a tribe, a group, you know what I'm saying? not just to be isolated. So I'm just putting these things together, staying plugged in. I'm grateful to have gone to Vegan for the Night here in Dallas, where I met up with a lot of different vegan people, a lot of different vegan food, vegan clothing, music, all that stuff. And then I got a lot of new connections. So that was really dope, what I'm saying? Because you finally see that you're not alone, and that there's other people. It may not be a whole lot, but there are people. And it shows that, I'm not insane. Because sometimes on this whole thing, you be feeling like it's crazy sometimes, and people may call you crazy, but that's like a compliment. Don't even take it for heart at all. Don't take it too hard. Just consider it a compliment, because you're actually being yourself. You're being different. You're onto something. You're not just blending in, being like everybody who's not asking any questions. So we the brave ones, for real. We the brave ones, straight up. Sometimes you may feel like real over the edge, but just remind yourself that what you're doing is very rare, especially the younger you are too, or whatever age, but especially at a young age like I am and other people are, even people way younger than me, who knows? I really don't know. Whatever happens for whoever, that's dope. Of course, sometimes I do be like, man, sometimes I have an intention, a desire that I began going vegan earlier, and honestly, it already happened, I began 2.5 years ago, what I'm saying? So, but what I can do is just trust God, trust the universe's timing, trust that this is like a plan just to see what route I go. If I choose to stay in alignment, which I am in alignment, and really see some magic unfold. I'm really into magic. I'm into deep stuff. I'm into esoteric, mysterious, occult science and wisdom and stuff like that. For real, beyond just flipping burgers at a place, at a fast food joint. And there's nothing wrong with that too. I'm just saying, I'm a genius, what I'm saying? And I love being in that stuff, I'm from a magnet school, a super nerdy school, where not that many people went, but it was a lot of us embracing our talents. So it was a really big difference whenever I went to public school after that, because it was a whole different vibe, and a lot more masses, it was a lot more people there. It was definitely a mass arrangement there, so who knows? We'll see how these things come together. I'm just giving y'all a check-in video. Love, life, service, everything. Got some new clients for our animal care business service. Been moving out those cards, what I'm saying? Just taking care of myself, what I'm saying, for real. Taking it step by step. That's why I'm grateful for love, what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody else that can relate to the whole love aspect. I'm noticing some connections too with people who also do that, some similarities, because we may have a similar mindset, and be set for big things, what I'm saying? Because of realizing some of this early on, the things that really matter in life, what I'm saying? A connection with your parents, your family, with your lover, children if you have them, seeing your business grow, seeing yourself improve and grow, traveling, going to new experiences, all this stuff is great, because you keep creating new brain experiences. It's called epigenetics, where you have where your brain changes based on your experiences, and it's dope, what I'm saying? It's dope, because that's what we came here to do, is learn, what I'm saying? Be eternal students. I remember one time this barber was dropping some wisdom, and he said I look like the student, and now I get it, low key. That, it took a while for me to understand it. He was saying, me and another friend, he was saying the other friend looks like a teacher, and he was saying I reminded him of a student, and technically I'm both, to be honest. But always remembering that we are students first can really serve you in the long run, is what I'm realizing. Because if you're early in your 20s and you have the mindset to always learn, and to still embrace your own thing too, then you're always going to progress and grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do, and also embrace, my own authenticity, of course, personally, and just make things work. You know what I'm saying? Like, my heart is in a new space. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody that can recognize this. Thank you for all the compliments. It means a lot, because a lot of people do see a lot of better change within me, and they're happy. You know what I'm saying? I make people's day, and like, I'm helping other people out just by being me. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's other people doing this as well, and it's awesome when we're like doing it together. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to hold everybody's hand, but just like doing what we can, and just recognizing those split moments. And time is so precious. You know what I'm saying? So those people that we invested with, when they're truly worth it, like, it's amazing, because we can move mountains. So that's why I always encourage love, self-love, and then moving up and building, growing with your partner. You know what I'm saying? So then you see everything else on the outside grow, and transform. So free yourself, stay free, stay golden, stay authentic, be at peace. I'm saying this to myself every day. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live.